Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Agent Spotlight. You guys are in for a treat today. I know we always say that, but you guys are really in for a treat today. My name is Carlos Estrada, the show that brings you all the best real estate agents in the Valley. And I want to see the world now. Now, we've been doing this for quite some time, so I think we could say the world. But what does this mean? This means agents that are, really closing, that are really helping the Arizona community. You guys don't want to miss this episode. Stay tuned. Agent Spotlight, Carlos Estrada. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, my name is Abel Badillo, here with Drake's Title. Como dice mi amigo Carlos, aquí les traemos los mejores agentes de bienes y raíces en todo el estado. What does this mean? It means that these are the agents that are constantly closing transactions. And why is that important? Because right now the market is changing almost on a weekly basis. So if you don't have an agent that's constantly out there, that's keeping up with the trends, that's keeping up with the offers, then chances are that your offers aren't going to get accepted. So today we brought a very, very special guest. We have Lisa Carroll with eXp Real Estate. How are you, Lisa?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. We're so excited to have you. So before we get into the nitty gritty about real estate, we want the viewers to
I'm gonna go ahead and move this closer to her because I really want our listeners to hear her. Just because she's a killer. She's what you call a shark in real estate when it comes to helping her agents. I mean, not her agents, her clients. So definitely somebody you want to have in your corner if you're in the process, obviously, of considering to sell a property. And I'm just gonna go on a limb, say that you help sell, you help buy, you help invest, and this is just off your bio. Am I correct?
You're correct.
Okay, so definitely something Abel said it. The market is changing. We have seen that interest rates are kind of starting to climb a little. Lisa, what does that mean for a buyer in Arizona market?
Right now, I think what that means is that they need to get into something as soon as possible. I mean, as we've seen in the past year, a lot of buyers have waited and it's not been in their benefit.
Right.
So right now, still, if you're looking to buy a home, you just need to get into something as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, the median price point, and I'm just talking about the Phoenix metropolitan area. I think we're up to 425 or 325.
It's
425,000.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? It means that if the interest rate is climbing, obviously that diminishes the buying power for some people, right?
Exactly. Since interest rates have gone up for the past 4 weeks. That their buying power is getting lower. And prices are still increasing,
right.
And they're going to continue to increase.
So now's the time to do it, especially before tax season, because as soon as people get those refunds.
You know what? And that's something that I've been like historically known every time, especially in the Hispanic community. When those taxes hit, people just start buying. I know it's been happening for the past 3 years, and I mean, and it was good because the interest rates were low. But now that they started kind of slowly creeping up, that means that you obviously, your buying power is diminishing. Have you had a couple of people in one loan? What's the max amount of people that can buy a property? Do you know?
What do you
mean, like qualifiers?
Together, like 1, 2, 3, 4 people on the loan. Mom, dad.
Well, it's usually one person or two persons.
Two people. Yeah. And I think the max is 4, but definitely something. Lisa, something that we like to ask. What were you doing before real estate?
What's your background?
Well, what I did before real estate is my husband and I had a retail company.
Okay.
We had a retail company for Dish and DirecTV, so we sold satellite services. And like internet and solar and stuff like that. So,
wow, that's like literally a lot of different things.
Yeah, so
it's like a one-stop shop.
Yeah, so we had like a team of people that would go out and like sell all of those services, and we did really well. So we're like, oh, well, if we could do this, what if we sell houses? Mm-hmm. So I have to give it to him for pushing me to
get your real estate license. If you weren't an agent, what would you be doing and why?
If I wasn't an agent?
Yeah, let's say you can pick whatever other job.
She'd be slanging cable.
No. No, not anymore. Since COVID hit, that business kind of doesn't really,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially with streaming now. Like, it's also, easy. You really don't know what you would be doing.
I really like real estate. I love what I do. I love my freedom that I have when, real estate has been really good to me. And I don't know. I'm gonna make it work with real estate.
You're like, I'll find some way somehow. What is your why and what are you most passionate about?
My why is my lifestyle, my kids. I mean, I've been in real estate for only 5 years.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit of time.
She said only 5 years.
Only
I
5
say
years.
that.
I mean, you meet people that have been doing it for like
30 years.
20, 30 years, so I do feel
And they're
new.
like, I swear my contracts on carbon copies.
Yeah. We've had a few of those that, hey, you know, they're like, hey, we used to run around with the book and I, you know, like flip through the pages and show them pictures of
Yeah.
the, you know.
I can't imagine doing it without GPS.
Or documents.
I don't know how they did it.
So needless to say that, I mean, you can help people, you know, when you help them, you know, you can build automated, you know, lists that you can send them, or, you know, or how does that business work a little bit? Why don't you tell us, if I'm your client, I'm you know, I just got pre-qualified, you know, how does the process start?
Well, if you're a buyer and
Yeah.
you're looking to buy a house, the process starts with having a consultation with them first.
Okay.
So I could get a really good idea of what you're looking for, so I could know how I can help you.
Okay.
And once we get that, then I do send a list of homes to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then I show you the homes, and we start sending offers, and you know,
Yep.
I guide you through the whole process.
Right.
Lisa, do you remember your first sale, your first transaction? Do you remember the family? Do you remember what the situation was like?
I do.
It's only been 5 years.
I do. I remember my first transaction. It was actually a listing.
Okay.
Somebody that I met off of Instagram.
Wow, love that. Okay,
And he
Instagram,
was-
come
and-
through.
yeah, and he was an investor. He still is an investor, and he had bought a home that he fixed up, and he asked me to be the listing agent. So
Is it still as exciting now when a transaction closes as it your
Yeah,
first one?
I'm
Because I know your
always
first one's
excited.
always like super exciting. Does that emotion, like, do you still get excited for your clients, for yourself, like, or is it just?
you know, I get mostly excited for buyers because that's more like
It's more challenging,
Yeah, it's more
yeah.
personal and it's more emotional for
Okay,
them. You know,
right.
like investors, I love working
You're
with
making-
investors, but it's like all about the money for them. You know.
Right.
And for sellers, I mean, that's important too. But for buyers, it's like that's their new chapter.
And it's probably really fun seeing like their happiness,
Yeah.
and especially if they struggle to get there. Like it's
Definitely.
probably like so rewarding to see that.
Yeah, I helped a girl, like my second or third transaction, and she was really young. She was like fresh out of high school.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's a big deal to get, like, be a homeowner at that age. And I think with the way that house prices are right now, not house prices, but I think the way rentals are going, like a 1-bedroom apartment's like $1,500 in like a whatever area. So imagine getting like a 2-3 bedroom apartment or a 2-3 bedroom house. Like your mortgage is probably going to be lower than what you would be paying in rent.
I've always been against renting.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with renters?
I mean, you're throwing money away.
Okay.
Paying off someone else's mortgage. What do you mean? What's wrong?
Yeah. Are you renting?
No,
Let me get you a
no,
house.
I'm not. I'm just,
Right.
I am a landlord.
Works in real estate, doesn't have a house.
I am a landlord though. I am a landlord, and they do pay my bills.
Okay,
So.
bro. So you can either choose to pay Carlos's bills, and or you can, you know, invest in yourself.
You know what? Me, and there's a service. I mean, or there's a need for everything, right? Because not everybody can be a homeowner. You know what I mean? Some people, I mean, in whatever it is, whatever stage in life you are
They
in.
can't be a homeowner right now.
Right,
But
right.
eventually they can be.
Right,
So
so-
you have to, get them on a path to be a homeowner.
Absolutely, and I 100% agree with you. The
It's
idea
just
is
a
just,
stepping stone.
it's just a service, right? Hey, you know what? If you're in a situation or you're in the point of life where you're just transitioning, you have to rent. You know what I mean? So, but definitely, obviously, it's not a long-term thing, and I feel like especially in the Hispanic community, it's like that's the way of life. You know, because even though that we have evolved, as a Hispanic community, as we've grown, we are still our rent, the people that rent is still really really high as
Yeah.
opposed to any other race
It's
or any
getting
other,
higher.
any other.
Lisa, if you weren't a realtor and knew what you know now, how would you qualify an agent to represent you? What questions would you ask them? What
She's like,
would
I
you
wouldn't.
know?
I only trust myself.
How to get my license and handle my own transaction.
Well, when I bought my house, I didn't do a lot of research, and I think a lot of people don't do a lot of research on the agents that they choose. I
That's
think
so important.
I think when I bought my house, I just called. I saw a house that was listed, like the
listing
post,
sign.
yeah, and I called that number. So I mean, but she was really good. I don't regret that or anything, but I would definitely do my research now.
But let me rewind that a little bit. So you called the sign, but isn't that implied that the person that
Doesn't
on
have
the
your best
sign
interest.
on the sign represents the seller?
Yes.
So you're really calling? I'm just taking it in perspective, like you know what I mean. Just trying to put it in perspective for people that are listening today. It's like, isn't that kind of like calling? If you were getting a divorce, like calling you're the same attorney, you're the same attorney that's representing your ex.
Exactly.
You're like exactly that.
I'm
very
just,
that.
you know, I like to put people in situations where, you know what I mean, where, like, you know, they think, you know, and that's the purpose of this show, is to get to know your real estate agent once again, because most of the time, majority of the time, they don't have the opportunity, or they just go with the first person, like, hey, you know what, call this guy, and then they just take that person to be the professional person that needs to be, and
And
then
sometimes they could be older, but they only have 1 year under their belt, or you know they don't know what they're doing and they don't know the market.
Bro,
so it's so
Or they do
important.
it part time. There's a lot of agents that only do it part time and don't have as much experience
Right,
as somebody.
exactly.
Lisa, we're gonna go on a quick commercial, but before we do that, I'd like to let everybody know how they can get a hold of you.
Oh, if you have any questions about real estate, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, my phone number is 602-459-4999.
Do you have social media, Instagram, Facebook?
I do. Lisa Carroll.
Lisa Carroll, or did you just punch in Lisa
I
Carroll?
think on my Instagram it's _ real estate Lisa.
Oh, cool.
And
That's easy.
and on Facebook, Lisa Carroll.
Lisa Carroll.
Instagram. 2 R's and 2 L's, by the way. Spelling it wrong for a long time. So I finally got it right. But anyways, we'll be right back.
Hi everybody, I'm Amber Diaz. I work with Driggs Title out of the Westgate office. I have been in title and escrow for, oh my gosh, over 20 years. I've been an escrow officer with Driggs for the last 5 years. So I love doing escrow because I love getting to be a part of a transaction that's such a huge part, and I like to help bring joy and peace to it because it can be a very stressful situation. So I treat every transaction like it's my own, like it was my own mother, my own family. So that's just really important to me. So yeah, that's all about me. Hopefully we'll see you on the next deal, and don't forget to keep tuning into Agent Spotlight.
We're back with Agent Spotlight, and we have a really, really fun and special guest today, Lisa Carroll with EXP Real Estate. So before we get into the more professional questions, we like to play a few games, kind of some icebreakers, get to know you.
Okay.
So the first one's a game of truth or dare.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Which one do you think?
Truth or dare?
He's like, I haven't played this since
Do dare,
high
do dare.
school, middle school.
Right?
I would say truth for now. I'll be on the safe side.
I had a really good dare too.
Pick dare. Pick dare.
Dare?
Everybody goes with truth. It's
Okay,
like,
dare. Dare
Okay,
me.
dare. I dare you to unfollow 3 people on Instagram and tell us who they are.
That's mean.
Just tell us who they are, because if you're gonna, here's the thing: people start like scrolling through them, and like, just.
Well, I mean,
It's always the small businesses.
You know what? It's that, or
She's gonna unfollow Haciel. She's
Or-
gonna
or-
unfollow me.
or
She's gonna unfollow you.
the family members. You know, Mom, I'm so sorry.
I'll follow the first 3 people
Unfollow the first 3 people. There you
that
go.
pop up on my list.
I was gonna say,
All right,
anyway.
It's Haciel. It's Haciel. I don't have internet here. Like, what's up with the building?
Oh, just turn the Wi-Fi off.
Get up the wall.
Sorry, it's all the padding.
There they are.
Okay. So
That is.
it is Haciel. So I'll unfollow Haciel. I'll follow you back later. I can't.
That's fine.
I can't. Oh, my phone is ringing.
All right, we got one down. What's the next one?
Let me see. All of these people are my friends.
It's like on MySpace when you had to rate your top 8 friends and you move them up.
Was it
and
8
down.
or was it 5?
You could pick. It was 8. I don't know, top 5, top 1.
You guys are mean.
Imagine, one time I ranked my friends and I sent it in the group chat. I was like, hey guys, just so you know you're standing.
All right, so you're down to 2.
Okay, so the next one is going to be GSM.
What's me?
And let's see, unfollow, and then Michael Dyer.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Done.
3.
You guys, see ya.
Cut out. You're going to get to spin our roulette wheel, see what fun prize you win.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Spin it hard.
You gotta spin it very hard because then it doesn't.
What's on here?
Is this
Shot of tequila, gift card. Every other one's like a shot of tequila.
Okay. Ready?
Ready? Oh, you broke it! How dare you! All right, I'm just gonna point it up top.
Oh no!
What is it?
Shot of tequila.
No, say no. Let me redo it.
Notary fee.
Which one do you want?
What is it?
So one of them's a shot of tequila. The other
We
one
totally broke the.
waive your notary fee on your next transaction. The other one's more for your client.
I would do tequila shot.
Okay.
She's
Good
like,
choice.
It'll be a little one.
The little one.
What happened here?
We are hopefully getting sponsored by Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Send us at least a case, homie. We're ready.
We're gonna need to tag him. Somebody tag the guy, please.
Someone tag The Rock. Betsy said we could borrow his cutout, actually.
We should totally bring his
little
cutout.
one.
We should totally bring his cutout. Here, let me get my cup. Little one.
No. Just 2 fingers, we're good.
That ain't 2 fingers, dude. This is a. God.
I'm doing what you do to me.
Hey, just for the record, look at how much he poured difference. I don't know if you can
It's
see
fine,
that,
we're
but
fine.
hopefully you can see that. This is
You
punishment.
can handle it.
Yeah, if you know me, I don't drink a lot.
Well, cheers,
Hey,
Lisa. Thank you
cheers
coming
for
on
all
the
your
show.
success. Thank you very much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
It's good.
Ooh, God.
You already answered my first question earlier. So you've been in real estate for 5 years. My next question is, why real estate and how do you prepare yourself to be the best agent that you can be?
Why real estate? The reason I chose real estate is because real estate has been really good to me. I love it. I like helping buyers. I like helping sellers. I like investing. I flip houses myself. And
So you do it all. You're always in the market, so you can help investors.
and
if they
I've
wanna-
helped investors, from start to finish. Just like I can help a buyer from start to finish, I can help an investor from start to finish.
That's exciting.
That's really cool. So let me just make sure that I understand that, right? So somebody's out there, they're, because who doesn't want to get into the game, right? Just because it's lucrative and it's, a lot of our, especially the Hispanic community, everybody knows how to do something from tile, from sheetrock or roofing. They all have some sort of a niche that they can specialize in. So they're listening and they're like, hey, you know what? But I don't get into this business because I don't know enough. I don't know how much I want to be able to know that if I put down 20, 30,000, 40,000, whatever that amount might be, what my return's gonna be. You know what I mean? And then that's where you would come in.
Exactly. Yeah, so if somebody's looking to invest in real estate, we'll be able to help them, let them know exactly how much money they need to buy a property. We have financing partners that can help them get started, and we'll let them know exactly how much they need for their down payment, how much the repairs will be, and how
Do you
much
have
the
the
return.
contractors? Do you have all the connections for that?
We do.
So you're literally like a one-stop shop. You're
Yeah.
every investor's dream. Like,
We have a vendors
let Lisa
list.
handle it.
We have a vendors list. So if you need anything, to be done to a house, we can help you with that.
That's so exciting. Lisa, second part of that question is, what do you do to prepare to be the best agent for your investors, for your buyers, for your sellers? Like, how do you keep yourself, real estate, obviously there's not a whole lot of structure and you have to be very disciplined. So what does your routine look like? What do you do to be the best agent you can be?
Well, the main thing is to ask a lot of questions and know exactly what a person wants to do to be able to help them the best that I can.
Okay.
Everybody's going to be different. Every investor is going to be different. Every buyer is going to be different. Everybody's looking for different things. And you actually have to sit down with somebody, listen to them, ask a million questions, and that's how you know how you're gonna be able to help them the best, you know?
That's actually a really, really great answer, because you're right, not everybody's the same, not everybody's a
different,
carbon copy,
yeah.
so everybody's also gonna have a different situation. Is it a good time to buy or sell in this current market, or both? Like where do you see the trends going?
It's a perfect time to buy or sell. Again, it depends on everybody's situation. Right now, it's a great time to buy because prices keep increasing, and it's a great time to sell because everybody has equity right now. So,
right. So it's both. And can you help someone sell and buy at the same time?
Of
How
course.
does that work?
Yes, we can help. So we've done that before. We can help somebody buy and sell at the same time. And if
Lisa, everybody is listening to us today, or they're whoever's paying attention to us today, or they're tuned in, they follow Agent Spotlight. They're thinking to themselves, wait a minute, so Lisa can help me, double my money. Well, and I'm talking about investments, because that's what they're, help me invest my money in a educated way with removing any doubt as into how much I'm gonna net or profit from this. You know what I mean? She can help me buy, guide me from the process from start to finish. She can help me sell a property. That has to cost some money. I want to buy or I want to sell, and I'm listening today. Do you charge for a consultation?
Of course not. No, consultations are absolutely free.
Well, there's some agents that have started charging for like consultations, and they've started charging per contract that they write up, which to me it's ridiculous, because I'm like, obviously you're not closing enough to be able to provide these services for free. How important is it, especially in this market, that a client has good representation?
It's very important. I mean, it could mean everything. You have to have an agent that knows how to negotiate and that's looking out for your best interest.
Okay, and that's very true, especially in this market, like I mentioned earlier, like it's always changing, so you always have to keep up with the trends and see where the offers are coming in at. Do you want to give us your social media, your phone number one more time?
Yes, so my name is Lisa Carroll. You could find me on Facebook under Lisa Carroll, and my IG is _ real estate Lisa, and my phone number is 602-459-4999.
Okay, well, but I'm listening once again, and I want to get, I want an appointment. Where am I going to meet you? Where's your office at?
Our office is on Central and Weldon, so you guys can.
We love Midtown.
So yeah, if you guys want a consultation, we could meet at my office. Just give me a call, and we'll set up an appointment.
Just a call, or can I send you a Facebook message? Or
yeah, I respond to everybody. Send me a message, send me a text, call me, whatever is easy.
Sorry, I asked the dumbest questions just because sometimes we're there and I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, I really want to buy a house, but my phone got shut off, so I do have internet, so I can send you a messenger, But I mean, everybody has different needs.
Sometimes I forget to pay my phone bill.
Here's the thing, some people are like, hey, you know what? Is it the same real estate agent that's gonna help me buy a condo, or is it the same real estate that's gonna help me buy a house, or even manufacturing, or even manufacturing?
Land as well, like land
Yeah,
sales. That's becoming very popular, especially on the west side.
Yeah, we just closed a land deal in Buckeye.
Okay, and that's very different because not every real estate agent knows how to do land deals, and you have to be very careful too, because when you buy land, you have to know if there's sewage, if it's going to be septic.
Yeah, we just helped somebody buy land. We connected them with a surveyor that they needed because they're going to split up the lots.
Okay. So even before that, because, even in regular real estate, there's people that are like, oh, I'm going to buy this house and I'm going to build a pool, and then they find out that they can't build a pool because...
We do the research prior to you closing on the property. So we have an inspection period, and during that inspection period, we'll let you know exactly what you need to do to build.
Okay, no, that's exciting.
What about sellers though? I mean, I'm sorry, I know we're pressed for time, but I'm very excited about this. Sellers, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm looking to sell my property. I'm assuming I can get also how much I'm gonna profit.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you charge for that? Do you charge for like a net sheet?
We do not. If somebody out there is looking to sell or is just curious about how much their home is worth, just reach out to me, and we'll give you an estimated value.
Lisa, one more time, contact info.
602-459-4999.
Awesome. Lisa, thank you so much for coming. We had such a fun time with you, and I'm sure that we'll have you back on the show.
A lot of fun time. I mean, I know it was, and I'm going to go on the record. I know it was before cameras, but hey, this bottle was almost full.
No, it wasn't.
Anyways, that was Agent Spotlight. We'll see you guys at the next episode. Lisa, thank you again,
Thank
and I'm
you for
sure
having
we'll
me.
bring
You
you
guys are
back.
great.
Lisa, you're amazing. Thank you very much for being on the show. That was Agent Spotlight. I don't even know what episode we're in, but definitely a winner. And keep tuned for next episodes. We'll see you next time.